Ladies and gentlemen, guess where I am? I promised you a tour of our estate in Abuja, and I'm here to fulfill my promise. Mr. Property, the property right here in Manhattan Parks and Gardens. Yes, you said you've had enough of our estates in Shimawa, Ikorodu, Badagry. Mr. Property, the property, when are you coming to Abuja? And here I am. So I'll be taking a quick tour of the estates. It's a beauty to behold. It's the security needs to do its job. I'll check whoever is entering the estate. So I'll be taking you around the estate, a good tour of the estate. You can see the children playground, the restaurant, but we're not limiting ourselves to that. So I'll be taking you around the entire estate. I can see a lot of you rubbing your hand in anticipation because it's going to be a fun and informative tour. You know as we draw now, Mr. Property, the property. That's a glimpse of the basketball court and the lawn tennis court. A very beautiful place to behold. So I need you to sit back and relax while we enjoy a good tour of Manhattan Parks and Gardens, Nasarawa-Abuja Road. It's going to be a fun tour, and it's going to be a long video. That way you can get to see every aspect of the estate. I bring it to you live, unedited. You get to see what you're buying with your hard-earned money. Do you understand? That way I'm not painting an imaginary picture. And for those of you that have bought but have never been to the estate and that you've not seen what the estate looks like, this video is for you. So sit back and relax. I'll join you in a bit. You can get a good feel of the estate. My videos are not complete if I don't get to show you the exterior of the estate, where the estate is located. Now, the estate is located in Ike district, Nasarawa-Abuja Road. Some call it the Abuja-Keffi Road. You can see the outside of the estate. And like I usually stress in all of my videos, Adron does not joke with the greenery of the estate. Outside each of its estate, you can see a piece of greenery. The reason I'm doing this video from the outside is that the reason I'm doing a video of the outside is so that you can take in the awe of the magnificence. The massive gatehouse. From here, just follow my hand, you can see a peak of the admin building. We are going to cover that as well. It's a fully developed estate, no exaggeration, with people living in the estate already. A very beautiful estate to behold. Mr. Property, the property, right here in this estate, live. So that you know that this is not a voice-over. Let me show my face. Live at the Manhattan Parks and Gardens. It is not a voice-over. I'm right here live in Abuja, Nasarawa-Abuja Road, so that you can get to see my face. So aside all the edited videos you see, the reason why we do this is so that you can see what you are buying. Seeing is believing. You are coughing out millions of naira. It's only logical that you see what you are paying for with your hard-earned money. And that's why some of us make these sacrifices. We travel to all of the estates in Adron. It doesn't cost us nothing to go there to show you. By the time you are seeing what you are buying, there's less convincing to be done on why you should buy that estate. And that is why I do what I do. I'm still taking in the awe of the Gatehouse. Electrification all around. You can visit this place at night and everywhere is lit. can see the outside of the estate. And one thing I cannot, one part of the estate I can't get enough of is the beautiful gatehouse and the fencing. You can see the magnificent bulls showing strength. Infrastructure is a major thing in any real estate. When you're coughing out money, you need to be certain that the estate you are buying from, is it going to get developed? Our infrastructure is going to be put in place? And Adron Homes has less convincing to be done, because even before you get your allocation, a lot of these infrastructures have been done. You paid for them with your hard-earned money. It's only logical you get them. Manhattan Parks and Gardens live with Mr. Property, the property. If you have paid for the infrastructure, it's logical you enjoy them. All these magnificent gatehouses and all the things you are seeing will not be possible if you do not pay for your infrastructure. So paying for land is one thing, and paying for infrastructure is another. It's a beautiful estate, and just like expected, you can see the security personnel in place. Security is guaranteed, and aside these men, there are also mobile policemen that tour the inside of the estate just to be sure that everyone is safe. Everyone is safe. So let's stroll in together. By my right here, or by my left, by my right here, you have the admin building, administrative block, and you can see the size of that. That's just to show that Adron Homes make sure things are in place. For occupants of the estate who have a thing or two, the estate management department, construction department, town planning for allocation, everything that is related to the estate, or that is related to the construction department, all that can be gotten from here, because all their offices are domiciled here. You can see the size of that. We'll also be entering in a bit. So I just want us to stroll around the estate together. It's a live tour of the Manhattan Parks and Gardens. It's a live tour of the Manhattan Parks and Gardens. In a bit, we are still going to visit the children playground area. You can see that over there. Don't worry, like I promised, I'm going to touch every bit of the estate. Every bit of the estate. You can see me, this is me walking on the interlock road. You can drive into the estate. We are not making empty promises. We are going to do the road in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years. You are buying development. You are buying a developed estate. Now, this is the eatery. Let's go into the eatery. So if you're living in the estate, you are not worried about, oh, am I going to drive out of the estate? Am I going to look for a place to eat and all that? You can see that with your very eyes. And it's currently active. So it is no joke. We are not here to play. And you can see that everywhere has been worked on. Everywhere has been worked on. We are not making empty promises. We are not telling you in the next 5-10 years things are going to happen. I show you live. If it is in Abuja, Mr. Property, the property will fly there. If it is in Nasarawa, I will fly there. The estates in Ibadan, I will fly there. Doing what I do is to give you an idea of what you are paying for with your hard-earned money. You pay for this thing, it's only logical you enjoy them. So right here is the lawn tennis court. Can you see my hand? And right there is the basketball court, already in place. Adron Homes is not making promises that they are going to put facilities in place. All the necessary things you need to enjoy in an estate, in a comfortable environment, all has been done by Adron Homes. You need to keep fit. There are sporting facilities in place. Your children need to enjoy themselves, play around. There's a children playground. Now I'm moving towards the roundabout. It is a well-structured estate. It is a well-structured estate, as you can see. I'm moving towards the roundabout. Can see the king surrounded by lions, surrounded by pride of lions. And you're still wondering whether you can live in this estate or not. From here, even from this video, you can take a peek at Can you see some people building already? And I'm made to understand that some of these buildings are still for sale. Let me get the information and I will communicate that in a bit. You can see the roundabout. Beautiful. So, like I said, we'll be covering every part of the estate. Every part of the estate will be covered. I didn't fly all the way down here to show you something fancy. I'm here to show you what you paid for with your hard-earned money. And if you're yet to subscribe, you're on a long thing, ladies and gentlemen. You need to smash that subscribe button below. You need to like, comment, share, so that other people who are bought from this estate, their mind is put at rest. They can sleep with their two eyes closed, knowing they bought comfort, knowing they bought peace of mind. Because a lot of them didn't get to see this estate before making that bold decision. Yes, that's taking a business risk, but when you're taking a risk, you need to be sure that there's a guarantee, and this video is a guarantee that you bought peace of mind. So I'll be covering all of the estates. Now we're presently at the roundabout. So let's drive down the Manhattan Parks and Gardens together. I told you it's a very beautiful place, but you know me, I don't like exaggeration. Seeing is believing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here is the house of the first landlord, the first person to move into the estate. So I'm right at the 2-bedroom Vidco series. You can see there are terraces and we have some people living here already. So if you're interested in the 2-bedroom Vidco series, my WhatsApp link is in the description below. Let's talk. I will also be showing you some of our Magnifera series right here in Nasarawa-Abuja Road, Manhattan Parks and Gardens. We have some Magnifera series. We have some penthouses, 4-bedroom penthouses. All these places, all these buildings are available for sale. Like I said, it's an habitable estate. People are living here already. From this series, you can see we have about 2 to 3 occupants here already, and I'll show you the Magnifera series and the penthouses as well. So this is me still taking you on a live tour of the Manhattan Parks and Gardens, Abuja-Keffi Road. If you're not here, you are not anywhere. And for those that are bought, like I said, you are buying peace of mind. You can see how quiet it is. The serene environment. This is a place you want to wake up away from the whole Abuja, Lagos hustle and bustle. You need a place that is peace and quiet. You need to hear the birds chirping. You need to get good breeze. Manhattan Parks and Gardens. And if you are bought here, just go to bed with your eyes closed, because you made an incredible investment. It is a very good place to live. And I really hope I can see some of the landlords so that I can get to interview them and you hear some of these stories from the horse's mouth. You know, I don't exaggerate and I don't show you edited videos. That's why I'm here to show you live and direct what you are paying for with your hard-earned money. Let's see another part of the estate. Just follow the electrification, follow the road. Manhattan Parks and Gardens live with Mr. Property the Property. This is another informative tour where you get to see what you are buying with your hard-earned money. We don't do edited videos. This is what you paid for. You paid for peace of mind. You paid for guaranteed sleep. And it is only logical I do my job so that you can get a feel of what you are buying. You can see some of the shell of the Magnifera series that I told you about. If you want to buy shell, you can make an inquiry in the description below or in the comment section. My WhatsApp link is there. Just click on it and make an inquiry. Now, that is the house of the first landlord. Let me come down. Let me show you. I don't think she's home. I really wish she is, so that she can give us a testimony on why you should buy. This is the house of the first person that moved in, the teacher that moved in, and that is why we say they make the incredible affordable. No matter your status on income, there's something for you. No matter your budget, your status or income, there's something for you. a beautiful place, and that is the streets and the area is named after her. A beautiful place. You can see the Magnifera series she bought. Serene environment, a place she would like our kids to grow. There's electrification in front of her house because she has paid for it. The drainage is there. The road is tarred. It is a developed estate. You paid for it, you must enjoy it. Imagine after paying your infrastructure and a lot of stories start coming in. We can't do your road. Of course, we would have made the headlines for all the wrong reasons, but that is not in place because she has paid for it. So it's just logical she enjoys it. Infrastructure fees are not hidden fees. They are on the website, they are on the flyer. They are need to knows. If you are buying land, always ask for infrastructure fees. These things are not funded by the government and they cost hundreds of millions. So if you're buying land, you should ask, what are the additional fees that I need to pay? And you can see with your very eyes what those fees are being used for. You can hear the cock crowing in the background. That is the kind of sound you want to hear in the morning. You want to hear nature at its best, not sound of cars, not sound of train, not noises. Do you understand? I'm still getting a good feel of the place. And like I said, the other Magnifera series, can you just follow my hand? The other Magnifera series, the shelves, they are also available. And if you need the built one already, it is also available. I'm just taking a stroll so that you can get to see my back. So like I said, this road, the entire road is named after her because it takes a lot to make that bold step. By the time she got here, yes, a lot of people were building. Some have even built already, but they said, oh, this place is too quiet. I don't want to be the first. So it takes a lot of boldness to make that bold step, to move in with our family. You can see in the back, all these things are not done for. That is why I usually come to the estate unplanned. I usually make my videos unplanned. You can see the estate cleaners cleaning the road. We've seen the security. I really wish I can see the mobile policemen before we leave this estate, so that you know that this estate have good features of comfort. You are not waking up to see dirt in front of your house. You are not worried about insecurity. You are not worried about electrification. You are not worried about bad road. You are not worried about noise. And that is why a lot of our estates are domiciled in places where we can buy a good volume. They are located in the outskirts. Do you understand? We usually follow the theory, find out where the people are going and buy the land before they get there. And so we have gotten here and we have made it a comfortable settlement for you before you get here. There is another roundabout right here. You can see, aside the first one that we saw earlier, there's another one here, and this is another road leading down. Well done. There's another road leading down. It's a comfortable place. Serenity. You can hear birds chirping in the background. Trust me, it is a place you want to live. Your kids can ride their bicycles in these estates. No deterrence, nobody disturbing them. It's a good road. There's no pothole whatsoever. They can drive down, they can ride their bicycles, they can have fun. And also, like in all of our estates, like I've done it, like I did earlier, there's always speed bumps, so that when your kids are riding their bicycle, cars from nowhere can't just come and just, you know what I mean. So safety, we put safety first, we put comfort first. Now I'm walking down, I'm not in the car anymore. Let's take a stroll together. Let's enter the scorching sun. There's a reason we do what we do. Let's take a stroll together. Let's get a feel of the road. Let's get a feel of the road together. Take a peek at the drainage. This is what your infrastructure is being used for. And these things are not cheap. This is what your hard-earned money is being used for. And these things, like I said, are not cheap. A standard road, drainage, electrification. If you come here at night, the road is lit. The road is lit. The whole part of the estate is lit. Front of your house is lit. You ask for a world-class estate, Adron Homes give it to you on a platter of gold. No questions asked. You paid for land. You have paid for infrastructure. You want to live in the country. And yes, because the Wuses, the major part, Gwarimpa, major part of Abuja is expensive. But those places were not expensive. A lot of people bought them years ago before other people got there. They didn't become expensive overnight. Do you understand? They didn't become expensive overnight. Some people took a risk, just like the people that bought here. They bought ahead. Find out where the people are going and buy the land before they get there. So they bought ahead before everybody got there. Now people have gotten there. It's now expensive. It won't come cheap. Now, get here before other people buy ahead. There's infrastructure in place. So that when this place starts selling for hundreds of millions, you will be the one that will enjoy the return on investment. You can see some of the buildings I told you about. They are all available. Just click the link in my WhatsApp description. Just click the link in my WhatsApp description and you can take advantage of it. The shell is available. The fully built ones are available. And there's electrification. Everything is ready. For the fully built one, they are fully wired. They are fully wired. The electrification is in place. Drainage is in place. So you are not worried that when I'm done buying, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? I'll be entering inside one of the buildings so that you get to see that you are just packing in. You are moving in. You are not spending a dime of your money. And for those that choose to go for the shell, they are all available. Even before buying, the road is ready. The electrification is ready. So what's the excuse? Adron Homes doing the most. We don't play around with when it comes to infrastructure. And that explains why we enjoy one of the highest patronage in Nigeria. And that's because people know they are buying results. They are not buying promises. See for yourself. This is ready. This is one of the ready ones. Then you can see the shell being prepared by the side. So this is one of the ready-made ones. No story, just bring in your stuff and you're moving. Bring in your stuff and you're moving. Fully ready. Like I said, no stories. Everything is in place. You can see the electrification in front of the building. See the electrification in front of the building. I walked into this place. You can see the drainage is ready. The drainage is ready. The road has been interlocked, so there's no story. So probably you can decide to put some touches in place. And trust me, Adron Homes will join you in doing that. You can see the shell beside that. Like I said, all these buildings are available. Just click the link in my WhatsApp description. Chat me directly and let's take it to the next level. So this is a continued tour of the Manhattan Parks and Gardens with Mr. Property, the proper team. Buy peace of mind. Buy a piece of the peace of mind before it becomes unavailable, before it becomes the Gwarimpas and the Garikis, the Wuses. Buy Manhattan Parks and Gardens. And trust me, there's a 50% available. Shout out to all my Muslim brethren, Muslim clients, Muslim faithfuls out there. We have something special for you. You asked for it and now you have it. Mr. Williams, you guys have been doing 30%, 40% all year long. But when are you guys going to have a 50%? And a lot of us cannot pay outright for 50%. So what are you willing to give us? So we went to the management and we said that, oh, a lot of our clients are interested, but they don't have outright to pay, and they want to enjoy the 50%. So, sir, what are you willing to do? And he said, because this company is for all, not for the Christians alone, not for the Muslims alone, I am willing to give them a whole 12 months payment plan. Can you believe that? 12-month payment plan and a 50% discount. And you want to know the cherry on top? You get a gift. You get a gift with a 50% discount and a 12-month payment plan. You don't get this kind of offer every day. You do not get this kind of offer every day, trust me. Standard swimming pool, you can see. You need to burn off steam. You need to stretch your legs. It's been a hard day at work. There's a standard swimming pool. We've covered the children playground area. Everything you need for a comfortable living Adron has put that in place. There's a reason you are paying for infrastructure, and this was being used for. You can see the landscape, the greenery, the drainage, the road, perimeter fencing, security, round-the-clock security, and a world-class eatery, a lawn tennis court, a basketball court. Trust me, Manhattan is one of the best estate I've covered. It is one of the best estate I've covered. A beautiful place, a very, very beautiful place. So this is an evening view of the estate. I decided to stay until late in the evening so that you guys, I'm really hoping I can stay till later tonight so that you can get a nice view of this estate. So that you can get a feel of the estate, how it looks both in the evening and at night. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Adron homes and property. Powerful. So I'm still getting a feel of the place right here at the children playground, and like I said, I promised you comfort. I promised you an environment where your children can feel at home. Reading and writing is not enough. There are times they need to rest their head by engaging in extracurricular activities, children playground, play around. They get to mix, network early in their lives, and you can see that there's a standard children, a world-class children playground being put in place. And I can see a lot of you asking already, Mr. Williams, you've not mentioned the price of this estate. Yes, don't worry, don't mind me, I got carried away by the beauty and awesomeness of the Manhattan Parks and Gardens. Manhattan Parks and Gardens is currently selling for 7 million naira. Yes, I mentioned something about the Ramadan promo, and I'm sure my Christians will be feeling left out. There's still an Easter promo running where you can get a 30% for 30 months. So for 30%, that means you'll be getting this place at 4.9, and you can spread your payment for 30 whole months. Massive. And that is because we factor in everybody, no matter their status or income. We don't want something that will be too huge or above your budget. And if you choose to go for the 40% discount, you can spread your payment for 12 months, and you can get this place at the price of 4.2 million naira. But for the 50%, yes, anybody can get the 50%, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. You can spread that also for 12 months, and you can also still enjoy the gift available. And some of the landmarks that I mentioned earlier, I said it's 5 minutes away from Goshen City. I said it's a stone throw away from Zimbabwe Joint and the Redemption Camp, Abuja-Keffi Road. You can't miss it. The Gatehouse is too massive and magnificent for you to miss it. Mr. Property, the property, and I didn't fly here to play. I have to fly down to show you what you are paying for with your added money. Manhattan Parks and Gardens, beautiful place. Trust me, of all the estate tour that I've done, I've still not gotten over the awesomeness of this place. This is the children playground. I've shown you some of the buildings we have here, and some of them are still for sale. Hit me in the comment section if you are interested. I've shown you the admin building. You need to make any inquiries, the construction, allocation. There's a building, because we're a customer-centric company, there's a building dedicated to serve you here. If you need to eat, there's a standard world-class eatery here. If your kids need to play, there's something. What else do you want? And now we've shown you what your infrastructures are being used for. It is not a government-funded estate. If you are buying land, always remember to ask for the additional cost. This is what the additional cost is being used for. Adron is a reputable and a transparent company. We don't play with these things, and we show you what your ad-earned money is being used for. These things cost millions, and you see what your millions are being used for. Seeing is believing, and that is why Mr. Property, the property, takes you live to the estate so that you can see. I don't send you edited videos. I need you to buy based on an objective judgment, based on your own judgment, and that is why I'm here. For those asking when am I going to Ibadan and the others, let's take it turn by turn. Abuja, I'm still enjoying Abuja. Very soon you'll see me in Ibadan and the other estates. Let's just take it turn by turn. Keep it logged. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification, because I might just be hitting your own estate soon. And if you're not, if you don't get my notification, then how would you know when I'm covering your estate? So the idea is for you to get a feel of the place But the only way for you to know is when you subscribe to this channel, when you share to friends that have gotten from this estate as well. Let us enjoy, celebrate, and win together. Land is something to be proud of. Real estate is an asset that is worth celebrating. Mr. Property, the property, I am out of this place. Hope you have subscribed, hope you have liked, hope you have commented, hope you have saved, and hope you have turned on your notification bell. Till I come your way again, Williams, Miami, Mr. Property, the property. I'll see you guys around. Boom!